is Sincerely here, and welcome back to the channel. Today I am back with another video for you all, and today I am back with a Halloween build. I really hope that intro didn't scare you guys, because it kind of scared me slightly, just slightly, when I was watching over this video, starting to edit it. So I hope it didn't scare you, but that is my Halloween intro, if you did not know. So I hope you enjoyed it, because I had a lot of fun making it, and seriously guys, oh my goodness, Halloween, oh my goodness. So basically that's what this build is. This build is a Halloween inspired build, and this is actually based on a true it is based on a true real life church in real life, and apparently this church is from Norway, and it's really cool because apparently this church was built without nails, and that's according to the Tumblr post. I don't know if that's true or not, however that's what I imagined, and that's what we got here. So this is a vampire church, and now it's not exactly how the picture is. However, it is slightly similar, and I just love the idea of this so freaking much. It's just super cool. I don't know, just something about the black, all of like the black exterior, and just like, I don't know, I think that's super cool, and just like how there's, I don't know, just everything about it, you guys. Oh my goodness. But also, including that it is a church, there is a graveyard in this place as well, and since this is a vampire church, you're like thinking, why would you have a freaking graveyard in a vampire church? Well, let me tell you. Okay, this is so morbid, but basically what happens is they suck the blood from their victims, and then they bury their bodies in this back of the church. So that's what we got here. That's the whole deal, you know. And on the outside of the church, you probably will see it later on in the build that there's garlic strings and like garlic all over the place on the outside of the build. Well, the vampires do not want to be known that they are vampires, and that's just what we got. So basically, they're like secret vampires that technically, even though they're in Forgotten Hollow and probably no one cares that they're vampires, they are secret vampires. So that is what we got here. And you know, it's funny because I never build vampire stuff. I never play with vampires. Vampires is like my least favorite pack, to be honest. And I don't even know why I got it in the first place. I think it was just the hype of the pack, you know, coming out when it did. And I was just so excited about it that I had to get it, even though I didn't really like it. You know, just like I had to get it because I never played with vampires in The Sims 3. So why was I thinking I played with vampires in The Sims 4? I don't know. But anyways, I lost my mind and I bought the pack anyways a couple of years ago when it came out, and ever since then I really haven't played with it. So I hope you guys like this, and I hope you guys play with this pack, or play with the build, and also play with vampires in general, because I apparently am not a vampire girl. So yeah, but I know there's some people who love vampires and the idea of them, so I hope they enjoy this build. But I really had a lot of fun building this build. Like I always say with every build that I build, I don't know, it's just something about it. It's so much fun, you guys. I love building things. Building things is like just so relaxing and so fun. So yeah, but anyways, yeah, that's this build. I think I covered everything that I wanted to say about this build. If you want to, you can download it off the gallery, but you do not have to. That is just up to you. And I think that's it about this build. I don't really know what else. So yeah, I think that's it about this build. So I guess it is Halloween. It's this weird holiday. I don't know, something called Halloween. I don't really know. No, it is Halloween. I'm just joking with all y'all. Actually, today is the day before Halloween when this video is going up, and hopefully I can get this video up by like 6 p.m. Hopefully. If not, I'm going to be sad, but we will see. I have 2 videos coming out in terms of celebrating Halloween. This one, and then tomorrow I have another video coming out, which I am super excited about, which you guys are just gonna have to wait and see. And all I'm telling you is it has to do with something with mods. So I am super excited about that. And honestly, okay, what happened? I'll talk more about this in the video tomorrow, but literally what I Googled was spooky mods, and this was the first thing that came up. Spooky mods for The Sims 4. That's what I Googled, and that's the first thing that came up, and so now I'm playing with it, or that's what I'm going to be playing with. I still haven't recorded it, I haven't done any of it, haven't edited, done nothing to it, so I don't even know if it's going to be a good video or not. Probably going to be really dumb, just like that one video I did last year. Was it last year or 2 years ago? I honestly don't even remember anymore, but I did a video like a couple of years ago about, what is it called? April Fool's prank. That was actually probably one of my favorite videos, honestly, even though it's like an older video and it's kind of lame, super lame, but like I still love it a lot. It's one of my babies, and it just makes me happy, and it cracks me up a lot, and I really kind of made fun of The Sims 4, but it was kind of fun. I don't know. I'm not one to make fun of The Sims 4 because I like The Sims 4 and I want to be happy with it. However, it is fun to make fun of it. So yeah, but speaking of The Sims 4, Oh my goodness, you guys, there's a friggin' new pack coming out. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm so excited about it. Literally today, all I've done is watch the Sims 4 live stream, done a class for school, did the voiceover once and then failed miserably, and that's a whole story in itself why it failed, which I'll tell you that in a minute. But yeah, so that's basically all I've done today is watch the Sims 4 live stream and gone to class and ate lunch. I did not have breakfast this morning, so I guess that's where we're at. I had mac and cheese, if you're wondering. Yes, it was good. It was like one of those like white cheddar mac and cheese. Oh, it was so good. So good. Anyways, why I failed miserably at the first time trying to voice this over is because your girl freaking, okay, so I've done this before. Like literally, I'm so dumb. I've done this before and it wasn't that bad this time, but last time it was pretty darn bad. So last time, okay, so this all started with recording Eco Lifestyle Part 7, and basically what happened is I had my noisemaker on. I have a noisemaker on that I sleep to, and sometimes I forget to turn it off during the day, and it's so in the background that I don't really hear it that much, so it's not like it's like a loud annoying sound that I hear and remember to turn off. So it was just stupid because I had it on and I didn't even know I had it on, and so I was recording Eco Lifestyle Part 7 and I had it on. And then I did that again this morning when I was trying to record this build, and it always happens in the morning when I'm trying to record stuff. And I'm also kind of wary about recording things in the morning because, I don't know, is it just weird? Is it just me? I just feel like, there's just something about like recording in the morning where, it's kind of like everyone's asleep and you just kind of want to be quiet and like not have any volume or anything like that. And I feel like I'm a really loud person when I'm recording, so it's not very helpful. And like my sister's room is across the hallway from me, so it's like also, it's not great. But anyways, besides the point is I had my noisemaker on during this, and so you could hear this like slight hum in the background of white noise in the background, so it was kind of really annoying, and I want my videos to be perfect, and I know they can't be, but like, I strive for that. And so this video probably would have been up earlier if I was not stupid and didn't turn on my noisemaker last night when I went to bed, but like, I have to sleep with something. I have to sleep with noise. I have to sleep with like some sort of noise. So yeah, but anyways, so that is just that. So, we're over with that. We're done with that. I'm over it. I've done this twice before. I'm done with it. I'm annoyed with it. So yeah, and also speaking of, Eco Lifestyle Part 7, I have some exciting things that I want to do for that. And if you guys watch that, let me know, because I want to, since we're what are they called? Sentiments? I think they're called sentiments. Since the Sims 4 new update is going to come with the sentiments. I think that's what they're called. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's what they're called. Something like that. You know what I'm talking about. That's basically, anyways, I want to kind of wait to record the next part for Eco Lifestyle Part 7 because I want to wait for the sentiments, because like, oh my god, how special is that? Like, how beautiful is that? Oh my gosh, I love the idea of that, and I just have some really exciting things planned for it, and I just really want that to be a part of it. So I may wait, and that kind of might screw up my whole video schedule, but like, I don't really care, because I really want the sentiments, and it's only a couple days away until the update is in our game. So yeah, but anyways, I'm super excited about that, and I really want to do a let's play, but I'm trying to be like cautious about doing let's plays because I know I get crazy, and then I'm going to build a bunch of things, and then I'm going to be like 10,000 miles. I'm going to be going 10,000 miles recording a bunch of things, and then I'm going to be going crazy. So like, I don't know if I want to do, like, I have this whole storyline for the new pack that I want to do, but like, I don't know. Anyways, okay, what are we talking about? So it's Halloween. All right. So, basically, let's talk about something other than, wow, are we only 9 minutes into this video? Oh my goodness. Okay, well, so let's talk about Halloween, because we don't want to talk about stressful things. We want to talk about Halloween, which is spooky and scary and fun and exciting and just absolutely just an amazing thing. However, I do know that some people, like my sister, do not like Halloween, and I'm sorry you don't like Halloween, but it's okay. I understand why Halloween can be a stressful time, and sorry, I sound sarcastic. I'm not sarcastic. Why am I talking a million miles per hour? Oh my goodness, today I'm just like all over the place. I'm seriously just a mess today. Literally, this is so weird. I feel like when my old videos, okay, so like in my old videos, I used to watch over my old videos a lot to make sure that my energy volume was the same, because now, as you can see, you can probably watch from my last video or my last speed build, my energy levels are so probably different from my last video. And this video is like energy levels are like crazy and sporadic. Is sporadic a word? I always use that word, but I don't think it's a word. But they're sporadic. I don't know. Anyways, I feel like my energy levels are all over the place. So don't mind me right now. I just have not gotten my energy out all day. I've just been sitting all day doing nothing. So like, I mean, I've been in class, so that's been the thing. And I'm really hot. The sun is like beating right on my face right now because my window's open. Oh my god, this is a horrible voiceover. I'm so sorry. But anyways, it is the holiday. So since it is Halloween, let's talk about Halloween. So I have some kind of crazy stories for you that I started speaking about in my last speed build, or not my last speed build, that I started talking about in my voiceover, the voiceover before this one, which is, it's spooky stories, and I kind of got freaked out after talking about them, but like, I think it's okay. I think we're fine. You know, talking about spooky things is a great thing, and it's awesome, but it's also very scary, and I don't know, I'm just one of those people that like gets really freaked out by like ghosts and spirits, and like I guess it's just the whole thing of like it's unknown and no one knows what like the afterlife is like, or if there is an afterlife, or do we just die and nothing happens. I don't really know, you know, but that's not for me to decide or me to tell you what. I don't know nothing about that, but what I do know is that I don't know much. But you know what I do know is that I don't know, spirits might be a thing, spirits might not be a thing. I guess as humans we don't really know. And I don't know, I guess it's like I believe that maybe there is something out there, but I also don't know, and it kind of freaks me out, so I kind of don't want to believe in that. And like like even those shows, like the like Long Island Medium shows on like TLC, like those shows, even those freak me out. I'm so freaking freaked out by like spirits and ghosts. So like don't try to spook me out with ghosts, because I will be freaked out. But you can tell me your stories down below of your spooky experiences, because I'm going to tell you one of my spooky experience stories right now. So I don't know if you've ever played the Ouija board, but if you have played the Ouija board, basically what you do is you put your fingers on this little device thing, and it basically moves around your fingers with other people. Don't play it alone, by the way, where you play it with other people, and you put your fingers on this little, like, I don't know what you call it, like it's a little device thing that like moves your fingers around, and basically it like there's a board with the alphabet and like numbers and yada yada yada. And basically it moves your fingers around while you ask ghosts or spirits or whatever questions. And so this has happened to me before. I have played this game, and I played this game a lot, and just being someone who is scared of ghosts, it's interesting that I play this game or have played it in the past. I have not played it in a really long time. The last time I probably played it was maybe a year or two ago, and I remember I played it, it was probably a year ago. I played it at my birthday party last year, which was the dumbest idea ever, but like, who am I to judge? I don't really know. But basically, so this one time we were playing this game, I feel all my spooky stories come from this one Ouija board game. Not this one Ouija board. All my ghost stories come from from Ouija board. Like, all my ghost stories come from this game. So basically what happened is we were playing, this is like a really long time ago, so I don't remember this story super well. However, I do remember that we were playing the Ouija board, and I was playing with my friends, and one of my friends refused to play it because she was like, no, I don't want to play it because spooky things can happen, it's not really good, it freaks me out, yada yada yada. And I was like, okay, you don't have to play. And we were just playing, and I have this one friend who's like very like into this stuff, and she's like kind of like almost like she's like so like kind of such a daredevil in a sense, like she'll do anything. Anyways, so we were playing this game, and we were asking who's there and yada yada yada, and apparently it was my great grandmother. So it was my mom's grandmother, or my grandma's mom. So basically my great grandma, and we're like, oh, it's my great grandma, and we're like, I really didn't know much about her, however my mom did, and like my mom grew up with her, yada yada yada. I never met her because she wasn't alive when I was born. But anyways, so we asked her, like, we're like, okay, prove it that it's you. And basically she was like, she spelled out rock sugar, and rock sugar is apparently a type of cookie. Apparently it's like sugar cookies or something like that. And my mom's like, wait a minute, I used to bring her sugar cookies to her house. And then all of a sudden all of us like freaked out, we got all spooked out. And apparently you're not supposed to say to spirits, show me that you're here. And we asked, show me that you're here, and all of a sudden the air conditioning went out in our house, and it was like it was, okay, this was like probably like sometime around like the summer, so it was kind of hot out, and all of a sudden the air conditioning went out, and I don't know if it was just like automatic the air conditioning went out, but we all got spooked out. It was super freaky, and that's one story that I have about Ouija boards and spooky stories in general. I don't know, I think that's just so freaking spooky, because rock sugar, my mom, in the cookies, and just no, it freaks me out. I may have the story kind of wrong, but that it was something like that. It's along those lines, and that's like one of the most scary stories I've ever encountered with ghosts. But apparently my friend, the same friend at that Ouija board event, she got really spooked out by ghosts. She wasn't playing, and apparently she one time she was playing with her sister, and her sister kind of got possessed in a sense. I don't know what you'd call possessed, but she, like, her eyes started flittering and all these things, and it was just a really freaky event. I wasn't there, but she said it was really freaky and really scary, and it's just something she's never experienced before or anything like that, and it's just one of those things that, like, is just absolutely terrifying in a sense. I don't know, but she said it was really scary to see, like, her sister's eyes, like, fluttering and, like, doing all these weird movements. And so that was basically the story, and I don't know, maybe it's not very exciting, but like it's spooky. That's like the biggest encounter I've ever had with ghosts before, I feel like. But there was this other time when we were playing Ouija board. I swear all my stories revolve around the Ouija board, but it's true, it's like the only encounter I've had with spirits or whatever. And basically this other time we were playing the Ouija board, and our fingers on the board started going in an infinity sign, and it was super freaky, and all of a sudden we just were like freaked out, and like apparently that means that there's like a bad spirit in the room or something like that. I don't really know the whole means of it, but apparently it means something like bad spirits are in the room, and so you just stop and say goodbye to the ghost and close out the game. So, you know, we were really freaked out by that, and we played it in my dad's office for some reason, because we didn't want to play it, like, anywhere where, you know, there would be any bad, effects of it, but, like, then my dad gets spooked out. I don't know, but he didn't really care. He doesn't really believe in those things, I don't think. I don't really know. But yeah, so I don't know, I guess I just was kind of spooked out. So, if you want to play the Ouija board, play it, but be safe. And I guess also, I don't know, it's just one of those things that's really spooky and freaky, and it's just like, you don't know exactly what could happen, or what could go down, or if it's true or not, or if it's just your fingers moving and jiggling. I don't really know, you know, it's weird. It's such a weird thing. Supernatural things are so weird, you know, just all of that stuff. It's like, you don't know if it's real or not, and it's just so spooky. But I've always wanted to talk to, like, a medium, or are they called mediums? I think they're called mediums. I've always wanted to talk to a medium and be like, hey, what's up? You know, can you tell me about someone in my past? You know, but I don't really have anyone in my life, fortunately, who has passed away or anything like that, besides, like, a couple people. But, like, I don't really know anyone personally who's passed away, so I'm fortunate about that. But, you know, it's really freaky. It's a really freaky thing. So it'd be interesting to talk to them. Like, also, what are they called? I don't know what they're called. Like, the people who, like, tell your fortune or whatever. I don't really know what they are, but, like, what they're called. But those people freak me out too, because it's like, how do they know this stuff? Is it just I don't know. Is it coincidence? What is it? I don't know. Is it like, I don't know. And it's like the whole, then you go into like that whole Australia, you go into that whole astrological thing, and like what is real and what's not, and what's all of this stuff about, you know. And you know, when The Sims 4 was going to come out with that, like, or when they were talking about when they did the thing for Nifty Knitting, and they were going to have the tarot cards and like all of that stuff. Oh my goodness, that would have been so cool, but so freaky. Even though it's The Sims, it's just still freaky to me. And like, honestly, I'm one of those people who gets like super terrified. Like, even if I kill one of my Sims, I mean, don't get me wrong, killing Sims is fun, but like, I get terrified. I'm not terrified, I just get spooked out that like my Sims are gonna somehow haunt me, you know. And like, even, I don't know, it's just like one of those things, like, even if you kill your Sims, you feel like they're still gonna come out and haunt you, even though they're fake and not real, obviously. But you never know, you know. It's like, I just rather let them pass naturally through old age and not force the death. But I do have some videos that I have planned on that I want to do eventually one day, is like videos of killing Sims. That sounds so terrible, but it's a fun thing, you know. It's just one of those things that's just like, oh my god, you have to do it at least one time in your life. And it's so funny. I remember this one time I had this family, and I just went on this whole killing spree of killing the whole family. And this doesn't sound very nice. I know it doesn't, but like it was really kind of fun. And because it was the first time I was like playing The Sims 3, and it was like way before The Sims 4 or any of that stuff came out, and I really didn't know much about The Sims at the time. I was very new to the game, and all I knew is that you could kill Sims, and I was just like, oh, I want to kill Sims. It just sounds kind of fun. And like, why is that okay? Why is that all Simmers though? Like, I swear to God, like every single Simmer is like, I want to kill Sims, and it's just everyone. You know, it's like you can ask anyone, and they're like, oh, I lock Sims in the basements, I kill them, I do all of this stuff. It's like everyone does that, you know. So it's just kind of funny. It's not funny, but it kind of is. So I'm sorry for my laughing, but it's just kind of funny. And it's just funny how, like, you know, we're all kind of the same in the sense of killing Sims and just doing all of that stuff. So yeah, but anyways, that's enough of me talking about spooky stuff. I don't know, I get too spooked out by that stuff. I literally cannot talk about that stuff. But kind of a fun story that happened when I was during Halloween is I was moving one time. It was 2 years ago, 3 years ago, maybe 4 years ago. I don't know. A couple of years ago. It's on my Snapchat for some reason. But 4 years ago, I'm gonna go with 4 years ago. I was moving into the house that I'm currently living in, and we moved on Halloween, and it was such a freaking hectic time. And we had to move out of our landlord's house by 12 p.m. and it was like crazy, or 12 a.m. No. I think it was like 11:59. We had to move out of the house by 11:59, and we were like juggling and trying to get it all done. And we were actually living in an Airbnb at the time, and so that was pretty incredible and pretty crazy because we stuffed all of our stuff into this tiny Airbnb, and then we had to move all of that stuff into like our house, and it's just like, oh my gosh, it was so crazy. And at the time, I don't even know, like, I don't know where I slept the first night when I moved into this house, because I think I slept downstairs because we had a couch, and my mattress didn't come yet. My mattress hadn't come for my room yet, and I have been using old furniture, hand-me-down furniture, since the day I was born, and so it's just kind of like I finally got my own bed when we moved into this house, which was kind of really exciting, and I didn't have to use an old mattress or anything like that anymore, and so that was kind of cool. But that was crazy because moving on Halloween, don't do it, because honestly you're gonna regret it, because like there's people all down, well, maybe not this year because of Corona, but like literally it was like people were all down the streets, people were crazy, and it was just like hectic, and you could not move in the middle of the street without people, like without running someone over, like literally it's just like, it's crazy. So like, don't move during Halloween. That is my suggestion to you guys. It's not fun. But yeah, it's funny, I have it in my Snapchat memories on my Snapchat, and it's like moved on Halloween, you know, and it's like I showed some pictures from that. So I just thought that was kind of funny. So yeah, but anyways, we're coming to the end of this video, and I feel like I've talked so freaking much. I am like kind of lightheaded right now, which is not a good thing, and I'm kind of feeling nauseous because I've been laying down all day, and laying after you eat is not a good thing. But yeah, so anyways, if you're noticing I'm putting these books around, they are not Bibles, they're vampiric Bibles. I don't know what you could call them. They're vampire, whatever you want to call them, just like vampire knowledge and stuff like that, and that's what I kind of wanted to recreate. Obviously this is a church, but it's not like a religious church or anything like that, because you know, we're not into that. If you're into that, you're into that, but I'm not into that. And I just kind of wanted to make this like kind of fun and simple and just easy to go, and so I just kind of wanted to make sure it was, you know, suitable for everyone who watched this. So I don't know exactly what I'm going to name this build. Hopefully something simple and easy and not too weird, something like that. I don't know, maybe it'll be weird. But anyways, I'm gonna go. So I hope you all have a magical day and have a spooky Halloween, and I will see you guys all in my next video. Bye guys.